A door prize, you need to be in an ops group. X in guild chat.
Thank you.
Yep.
Starting to look cool.
If you won, Taurus, come and open trade with Arlana and get your prize.
Holy crap, where are you? Can you put a symbol above your head so
There's
people
a
can see
star, and the other ops group should probably do the same.
it?
Wow. Yeah, I can't.
After Taurus gets
I don't
his
even know if I'm in the right
ganking.
ops group.
Arlana, you should probably like stand on a table or something.
Where's everyone standing at?
I will stand on the bar.
Are you gonna
There you go.
Do a little dance. That's right.
In Republic?
Dirty girl.
The fleet in Republic next to the cantina vendors.
Who do I give the money to for
Thank
the raffle?
Arlana,
Y'all
with
spread
the
out so I
star
can take a
on
group
the
photo.
dancing on the bar.
Ooh, can I give you some more credits? That's a pretty good dance.
I have a better dance.
Show that G-string.
Put the hat on.
The
No.
hat on.
Somebody likes hat. That's spooky.
Put the fan
No,
hat.
keep the hat off. Ugh.
Fan hat, nothing else.
Somebody get Whitmar off
You guys aren't helping. He got up on the bar so we could see.
Oh, that's Eldonis. I thought it was Whitmar.
No, Whitmer's
So are
next.
you all in a party for the raffles?
You need to be in a party for the door prizes.
Oh, well I just got here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here.
Southie or Trepper, Eldonis needs an invite.
128 people
Guild
here.
chat if you need an ops group invite.
Never mind. Give me my credits back. I'm giving them to Callista.
Eldonis can invite as well.
You guys all on Republic?
Public
Yep.
fleet at the cantina vendor.
I see you.
Can't
You
miss us.
can't miss it. It's a giant blue mess.
That's true.
Your FPS will drop really quick once you see us. It's a bigger group than the infection.
You got a group already, Wapo?
That's a good idea.
Yes, I do.
Good thing got the immunity thingy. I can't talk for crap.
Your FPS is down at home too, huh?
I'm not sure
real
there's enough
life.
of us. Maybe if we all run from one side
Okay,
of the
next
fleet to
door
the other at the
prize
same time,
slash
we can
roll
watch
if
the
you
ships
want
get
a
lopsided.
pack of goodies for smugglers. And if you can't use the gear itself, you can always pull the mods out.
Boom.
Not cool.
You.
Not cool.
Green stuff.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Can we roll for alt?
Yes,
Yes, this is door prize.
door prize is open to anyone. Looks like
Apparently,
70 is the high in our op. What's the high in our group?
96.
This
is funny, we're probably all going to be exploding at the same time.
Who's the winner?
Spry 1
With a 96.
with a 96.
Open trade.
Congratulations. Por favor,
Doesn't happen very often.
Senor Spry 1.
Thank you very much.
Finally, somebody infected me.
Yay!
And before we jump into the meeting itself, during the meeting, we'll ask to keep side comments to a minimum, let the people who have the floor speak. But we'll jump in and do our first raffle drawing. First up, we're going to have an advanced purple crystal.
Nice.
Ooh, pretty.
So,
Please,
number rolled was a 21 out of our 244 entries, which
Good
makes
rolls.
the winner Horror.
Nice.
Congratulations.
And that's
Right.
actually a good stat for him.
Yeah, congratulations.
Horror one?
Horror 1.
Oh, the horror.
A horror.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I should know. It used to belong to me.
And he may not be online right now. That's okay, we'll get him the prize later.
Have to be present to win.
Not for the raffle. Alright, so welcome everyone to our guild meeting, and glad everyone could be here. This is awesome. We have 42 people online. And first thing we're going to do is, well, if you don't know me, I'm Arlen, or my main character is Arlana. I'm the sage jumping up and down on the bar. I'm one of the co-leaders of the COTP PvE chapter, and our other co-leader is Eldonis, and we'll give him the floor to say whatever he wants to say.
Use appropriate force to defend yourself against infection.
Well, I'd just like to welcome everybody here. It's glad to see that our chapter has grown as big as we have so far. This is the biggest that it's been since the beginning, and I'd like to see it continue growing. One thing that makes our chapter different from some of the other chapters, mainly the PvP side, is we have had zero or little drama. I won't say zero because we've had just a few, but we've been pretty much drama free, and I'd like to keep that up. Compared to some of the other guilds, we are getting noticed for how well together we run together, and I'd like to thank everybody for that. I'm trying to find my notes here. Give me a second.
Are they under that giant butter knife of yours?
Probably. Just some other things I'd like to mention would be forum usage and whatnot. I know as big as we've gotten, a lot of people have not been hitting forums. They can be a little bit daunting at first. Once you get to know them, they're pretty easy to navigate around. Forum usage is a big thing, especially for all the new 50s that we have an influx of, especially for our raids. Raid signups take priority over somebody who hasn't signed up. So if you want to raid, be sure and get your name in the hat. Another thing is Mumble. I know we've been having some problems with our Mumble servers here lately, but having 37 people on right now is pretty awesome. I'd like to see everybody try to get a little bit more Mumble time in if they can. We do have a few requirements for Mumble for raids and whatnot. So even if you can't talk, just get in and listen. It's a lot easier to talk than it is to type.
Removed from the crafting hall by Night Garden.
Let's see what else. I'm usually in game at least once every day. If anybody has any questions or needs anything, we are very helpful. Just be sure and ask. I'll help you out with the question or whatnot, and all of my leadership team here will help you out the best that they can. If they don't know the answer, you better be sure they'll go find the answer for you. And I guess that's pretty much all my little spat.
Alright, thanks Eldonis. And as he says, we do have a great leadership team. As we go through the different topics tonight, we'll just let each team introduce themselves and we get to their part of the guild meeting. And with that, we'll do another raffle prize. Next raffle prize is a full set of purple ship parts.
Pretty.
We don't roll for that one, guys.
So raffle.
Yep, don't roll for raffle. And the winner is Dutch.
Oh yeah.
Congrats.
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 You can do those missions.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Nice.
And we'll do a door prize as well. Door prize, a set of light armor so you can look just like your guild leader, Arlana.
Nice ego stroke.
God, I roll so
It sells, right?
So just type dash roll.
That's correct.
/ roll.
So I'm gonna have boobs.
Yes, it does that too.
If we've already won, we pass, right?
If you won a door prize, yeah, that'd be courteous to pass.
That's what I'm doing.
Looks like 95 is the high in our op. What about the other op?
Congratulations, man.
92 is our highest.
So Zeladrin is the winner.
So close! Didn't roll. He didn't roll for that?
I really wanted boobs.
No, you can buy them these days.
Come open trade with me. And while you're doing that, we'll turn the time over to Dark Falcon for a few minutes.
Alrighty, I'm the recruitment lead, and I have Nikki and Dia Cunillo as my helpers. They're also officers that help with recruitment. Basically what we do is take care of the roster and working on the forums, posts in the official forums and some other forums to let people know about us, and we also take care of the roster purge, and I'd like to go over the roster purge policy right now. Also, if you want to know what this policy is, it's on the forums. We usually keep it in the SWTOR PvE chapter information forum in the main chapter forum area, and there's also a post there about it that we update if we update the policy at all. So the roster policy right now, because we have a limit of 500 characters in the guild at one time, we have to purge the roster on a regular basis to make it so other people can be invited. So right now, recruit rank that hasn't logged in within a 30-day period will be purged from the guild. Also, member, alt, and Phoenix alt rank that have not logged in for 60 days will be purged, and member rank and Phoenix rank that have not logged in 60 days will be purged. Any characters that have been removed from the guild can be re-invited if you decide that you want to play them later on. And if you plan on being gone past those days for an extended absence, please post in the SWTOR private PvE forums to let us know, and we will not remove you while you're gone.
Is that for all tunes, or I'm not sure I'm understanding that exactly. So if you're talking about logging in each specific character?
Yeah. If your recruit rank
per character.
Yeah, if your recruit rank is 30 days, it's 60 days for member alt, Phoenix alt, and member rank and Phoenix rank.
Okay, because I've just been playing one character, so I guess I just need to log them all in periodically.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't have to play them, just log them in just so we know that they're part of someone who's an active member.
Got it.
Correct.
And there'll be a reminder before the purge happens to let you know to log in on them.
Yeah, usually, I always, before I do a purge, I always announce it first to let everybody know that it's happening.
And you announce that on the forums?
I announce it in-game.
Ah.
It's an ongoing thing, so the best thing to do if you don't want your characters to be purged is to make sure that you log into them, if you're a member or a member alt, to log into them every 60 days.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions about the policy? Okay, I think that's all I have.
Alright, thanks, Dark.
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead,
One thing that I know I've already asked the officers to do this, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this has to be just for officers. There's a recruitment forms box on the forums that has a link to all of our recruitment threads that are out there. If you get a minute and you're bored, just head on over there, make an account with that website, and throw a little bit on our recruitment forum. The higher we are up, the more replies we get, the better we look for potential recruits, and the more people we can get in.
Yeah, just go brag on us.
Yeah, go say something nice about the guild. If you've had a great experience, go say it, especially on the official forums, which is where we get seen most often and gets the most traffic.
Alright, anything else on recruitment and roster and all that fun stuff? Alright, in that case we're going to move on to our next door prize.
Yay, door prize. A full set of droid parts. Awesome.
Next door prize is a full set of the starter set for level 50 knights for yourself or for your companion or for your alt. Roll now.
Don't go anywhere at the end of our meeting, by the way. I'm going to have a bonus door prize for everybody to roll on. 2 of them, actually.
Okay, looks like Kai in our group is a 94.
88 on our side.
So it looks like Gygus is the winner.
Alright. Rats.
Rats.
Come up and trade to get your prize. And we'll do a raffle drawing as well. So don't need a roll, but here's what the price is going to be. We've got a level 50 Cybertech crafted mount. And the winner is Taurus.
Rats.
Oh, sorry, I said rolled.
Rats. Congratulations.
Arlan, I'll trade you for the ship parts, I forgot.
Alright, I'm going to turn the floor over to Ruette for events and all stuff related to that.
Okay. So I'm Rohet. Alts are Roulette, Rollo, Kangaroo. You get the point. Basically, I'm the events lead for the guild, and other members of the team are Kieran, who you probably know from the Datacron runs, and also Wapo. So the point of events is that they are kind of pan-guild events. We try and include as many guildies as possible, so usually they don't have a level requirement. We also try and use them as recruiting tools. So, for example, the Datacron runs are always open to everyone. If you haven't been coming to events, you should know the events are Tuesdays at 9 PM Eastern and Thursdays at 10 PM Eastern. That's what usually happens every week. And definitely let us know. You can let myself, Kieran, or Wapo know if you have any ideas for events. We've had scavenger hunts and races and all manner of things. So that's all I had. Does anyone have questions about events? Okay, great.
Republic citizens.
One question, I'm sorry. If we have an idea, can we just send it to you in game or email or?
You have multiple options. You can just tell us in Mumble, you can tell us in chat, send an in-game mail, a forum post mail, anything you want.
All citizens are warned to avoid
Telegraph
until further notice.
Telepathy.
Yeah, forms are good.
Carrier pigeon.
Alright, anything else? Okay, it's time for a few more door prizes.
Can I get a free tank?
We let anybody in here now.
Alright, we've got some custom medium armor. If you'd like to roll, roll now.
That was a close one.
Okay, looks like we've got a high. Ooh, we got 100. We got a ringer.
Wow. We got a 1. That's an automatic win.
Kenny Rogers the Gambler pulls it off.
Gotta know when to roll them.
The coward of the county.
Alright, Wapo, come trade with me in just a second. We have an augmented heavy armor, and since you can hide your head if you so choose, it's great for any heavy armor user, so go ahead and roll now.
Oh, but that helmet just looks so spiffy.
And we actually have 2 of these, so the high 2 rolls will win one. I see an 89 and an 86.
82 here.
So it looks like our winners are Za and Isabel.
We just had an 87.
Oh, I had an 87, so it's Za, and who's your 87?
Foresight.
Za and Foresight, congratulations.
That helmet's pushing the broom hat for looks.
And I just exploded on my guildies. Yes.
Makes you look like one of those praying mantis creatures.
Ackley?
Yes.
And Foresight, come and open trade with me to get your prize. Alright, next up, I'm going to talk real quick about the Guild Bank. In case you all haven't noticed, we have a Guild Bank now. It's located directly across from the Galactic Trade Network. Policies of the Guild Bank are all the items in the bank are for member use, and a bunch of us are about to blow up.
A bunch. Wow. That was at least 5.
Wow.
That was a body count.
That's why I'm inoculated.
Same here.
Everywhere.
Okay, as I was saying about the Guild Bank, all members have the ability to add items and to withdraw items from the first 2 tabs, which are a crafting materials tab and a gear tab. Those are pretty self-explanatory. So if you can use something, feel free to take it. And if you have stuff that you're not using and you think a guildie could benefit from it in the bank, we ask that you don't put green items into the bank as they're not very useful for others. Go ahead and sell those and use it for repair funds or what have you.
One note on that, recipes that are green can go in there.
Okay, so recipes are fine, just not green gear. Blue gear, unless it's augmented or level 50, same thing applies. Anything below 50 or not augmented, please don't put it in the bank. You'll notice there's a 3rd tab which says Officer. That's where we put endgame crafting materials and endgame gear. That is also for member use. You just need to ask an officer to get it out for you. And the only thing we ask for that is if you get materials, you are using it for yourself to better your own gear, not to craft and sell on the trade network. But anything in there is for member use. Just ask an officer and we'll be glad to get it out for you. Currently, the Guild Bank will pay for respec, if you want to respec your talents, you can use guild bank funds for that. Hopefully in the future we want to allow the guild to also pay for repairs, but for that to happen we need to continue raising funds so we have enough funds to cover it. Which brings up fundraising is ongoing for the guild bank. The suggested donation is 100,000 credits per week for level 50s. We're never going to require you to do it, but if you can, we do ask that you help out the guild and do that. And the more people we have doing that, the sooner we can allow guild bank funds to be used for repairs as well as respecs. Any questions regarding the guild bank? Alright, if there's no questions about the guild bank, we'll give out more stuff. Roll now for a set of consular stuff.
Ooh. Oh my god, low winds, right?
Uh-oh, 13.
Oh, no, never mind, 83.
I'm seeing an 83. Is there anything higher than 83?
Negative.
Nope. So, Grotz Ruette, you are the winner.
Negative numbers aren't higher than 83.
People who can't even pronounce their own name don't deserve to win anything.
Republic citizens. The Galactic Senate Health and Safety Council has updated the infectious disease alert.
He can't make up his mind, Ro.
Plague outbreaks are now confirmed in Republic Imperial and unaligned systems.
Okay, roll now. We have a level 40 speeder. You can roll now if you want to win that.
Citizens are encouraged to remain in their homes or aboard their starships. Anyone displaying symptoms of Rakghoul plague should be quarantined immediately. Once again, a major Rakghoul plague outbreak has been confirmed in multiple systems. Citizens are advised to use extreme caution.
Okay, I'm seeing 94. No, 97.
97.
97. Anything higher than 97?
It's that Whitmer.
Alright, Grotz to Callista. Whitmire. And we'll do one raffle drawing as well. Next up, we have a pale Rackling pet.
Ooh.
And this is raffle, so I'll be doing the rolling. And the winner is Marina.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
That's an expensive pet there, Marina. Didn't you put in 20 entries?
Yeah. She did put in 20 entries.
I put in 21 just to have one more than her.
Now he's a week away from $1 million again.
I hate that Bob Barker.
Try this. My husband put 10 in for me, and I didn't put any in for myself.
Okay, we're going to turn the floor over to Trepper and Southie, talk about operations.
You want to go first, South?
I certainly can.
Cute hat.
Yeah, okay. My name's Southie, and I'm pretty much in charge of getting lost at most any kind of ops, or to any other kind of guild function. We ran Wednesday night, we ran 2 8-mans. Had a really good turnout. We ran EV, normal mode, both groups did, and then we turned around and ran EV, or KP, normal mode. We had pretty good success considering that we had some new first-time raiders in there. We got all the way to Soa on my group. I don't know how the other group did. I think they finished it.
Down Soa.
Yeah, so they did really well. We did really well. Came back the second time and ran KP. Ran out of time on KP, but we came back that next day and finished it up. Our group did anyway. But we got a little ways to go with gear, which we're getting there slowly. Just gonna have to be patient when it comes to getting gear. Not everybody's gonna get gear every raid, and that's just the way the game is. I mean, nobody has control over what drops, and you just have to keep that in mind when you're raiding. It's a guild thing. I've given up gear for people that had a bigger upgrade than I did, and that's just the way we got to do it. I mean, it's going to take time for us to get to where we want to go, and we've got the players to do it. We just, you have to be patient with us. And now TK can add anything he would like to add.
I'm Trepper, also known as TK. Everybody pretty much calls me TK. I'm a newer officer in the ranks. So far, I've enjoyed the guild. I'm glad to see that we're doing really well as a whole. Just as Southie said, you just ask you have a little patience, a little understanding. Having a little bit of growing pains. We've pretty much, the comments. We've had a few growing pains as far as trying to get multiple raids running at once, get as many folks involved as possible. Would like to remind you that as much as possible, go to the forums. There's a lot of information there. That's also where we put up the sign-ups. There's a sign-up that'll be up each week where we'll be looking for melee, ranged tanks, healers, to make sure that we have all the proper classes for each raid. Sometime in the near future, we're going to have something in place that'll make signing up for raids much easier. And if you have any questions as far as basic gear or requirements for raids, you could ask myself, Southie, or any of the other officers. They have a pretty good handle on everything as a whole. And that's really all I have. Does anybody have any questions as far as raiding or raid schedules or anything like that?
Yeah, that sort of stuff is scheduled through the forums, right?
Under the private tab. You have to hit on the private forums to see those posts.
Correct.
Do we have a healer to tank to DPS, melee, and ranged ratio somewhere on the forums? Like up and coming and existing? For raid-wise is what I'm talking about.
Like a roster of raiders? No, there is not, because it changes every week.
Yeah, it changes too rapidly.
We got healers coming out the ears, like hardly any tanks.
Yeah, that's something that's actually been fluctuating a lot here lately. I mean, in the beginning we had too many tanks, not enough DPS. Now we have too many healers, not enough tanks. So,
citizens, the Health and Safety Council reminds you that
as there is no list, pretty much, we've gotten a lot of questions. Is what does the guild need? Play what you like, because more than likely, as you get up into 50, the guild needs are probably going to change.
The other thing is that I was going to mention is, even though you see the guild roster or the folks that are present in the meeting here, not everybody's available. That's why we have those sign-up lists to make sure that we have each class that's necessary to try to ensure a win. So far, we've done pretty good. A little bit of growing pains, but that's going to happen as you bring in newer folks. But other than that, we do pretty well.
I would say too that after almost 2 decades of MMO playing, if you're not playing the character that you really like, you're not going to stick with it anyway. So it ends up hurting you and the guild anyway.
I'll just add that we want to get as many people raiding as possible, and for us to be able to gauge the interest, be sure to sign up. If we have enough people signed up, we'll create more groups. Last week was the first time we ran 2 groups at the same time. And hopefully in the future we can do even 3 or 4 groups. So sign up on the forums. We'll be sure to have sign-ups by Tuesday night every week. And also just be patient as we learn new stuff and get people geared up, because we have lots of levels of gear among the level 50s. So just be patient as the newer 50s gear up and we all progress together. Anyone else?
Are we ever gonna focus? Are we ever gonna try to do 16-mans, or is that just gonna be probably just stick to 8s?
For now, we're gonna probably stick with 8s, just because the rewards and time is not worth it for 16s.
Okay.
Are we gonna plan on? Are we gonna plan on doing any world bosses?
In the last week, we've actually done quite a few world bosses, and those will probably generally be more impromptu things. Someone will see a boss, and we'll get whoever's online to go out and kill it. And in the last week, we've killed
7
or 8 bosses. Yeah, we've done quite a bit.
Nice.
So just pay attention, be in game, and we'll do it if we can.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, actually.
Pretty much has to be that way because they have different spawn times, and if they've been killed lately, you know, so you can't really organize that.
Where do I find the raid signups online again?
They'll always be posted in the private section of the SWTOR PvE forum.
Yeah, you kind of got to watch it. Our PvP chapter has had some troubles, and they split into essentially 3 groups. So ours is kind of in the middle. You got to make sure you're looking at the PvE Cryat Dragon forums, and then it's in the private section from there.
You have to be a member to access that private forum.
Yeah, I think I found it. Got it.
Also, currently we just have 2 nights of raiding per week because we don't want anybody to get burned out. But if there's interest, we can expand to a 3rd night. But you have to let us know, and just post on the forums what you want.
Another thing that we were thinking about doing is, way back when we first started the guild, we did a guild poll to decide, you know, what times and what days were best for people to come raid and do events. And that's how we got our current Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule. However, there are a lot more of you now, and we're thinking it's about time to do another survey. So it's another reason to get on the forums. You'll see a thread. Just make yourself heard, and it'll benefit you.
Alright, any other comments or questions about operations? Oh, I'll just say one thing. As we venture into hard modes, into harder content, we will have to take into consideration gear. So if your gear is not quite up to par yet, don't take it as an insult, take it as a challenge to improve your gear, because we want to bring you, but the encounter just doesn't allow lesser geared. So it's not against you, it's against you're just not quite ready yet. So don't take it personally.
And if you have questions about how to gear up, check our tutorial section on the forums. There's a post up there about, you know, where to get your gear and how to start gearing up.
Yeah, one more thing about the ops before I got reminded by somebody that was going to bring this up. mumble use during ops. Me personally, as with experience, I require it. You know, that's probably a hard line to take, but it's just too hard to communicate boss fights and strategies when you got somebody who's not in mumble and can't hear. And it's a lot of information to type for those that are running the raids and trying to do their job as part of the group. So do your best to be on mumble if you are invited to an ops group. If you've applied to one, you need to be in mumble for it. Thank you.
I'd say it's the same as this too. You don't have to have a mic, you just need to be able to hear.
Unless you're in a raid critical position, if you're a healer or a tank, we need you to be able to communicate.
The Health and Safety Council has issued an infectious disease alert. There are unconfirmed reports that the
Alright, we're going to give out some more prizes.
Victims of rat ghoul plague suffer fever, body aches, and genetic mutation. If left untreated, the victim becomes dangerous to nearby life forms.
We have a augmented double-bladed lightsaber. Go ahead and roll. We'll also be doing a single-bladed after this. I'm seeing a 92. Anything higher?
68's the highest in ours.
Izzy Bell, congrats.
Congratulations.
Okay, roll now for the single-bladed lightsaber.
Honored. Nice.
Dang, right off the bat.
Wow.
Just when Eldonis had a good roll.
There's lots of good rolls in this one, but I see 100.
First roll.
Eller.
Minraja got 100.
We've got another 100.
We got a tie.
Wow.
We got a roll off, huh?
Who are the two highest? Allura and?
Minraja.
Allura and Minraja both roll again. You both rolled a 100.
Oh.
Allura rolls a 4.
Minraja has a 30.
So Minraja, congratulations, you win.
Thank you. Who'd I bug about it?
Trade with the person with the star jumping on the bar.
Now, or do I wait till everything's done?
Let me link one more thing and then can trade.
Well,
alright, roll now. We have a set of trooper stuff. Okay, Minraja, you can come trade.
Getting some pretty cool DNA from this.
Somebody gave it to me. This, the lightsaber.
75 is the highest I see.
We had an 84.
Yeah.
Who's the winner?
Brown.
Brown wins again?
Who was supposed to get the lightsaber? Because I was given it.
No, the lightsaber was
Minraja.
The single, yeah.
Okay, because somebody gave me a lightsaber here. Custom built lightsaber, augmented.
I gave it to you.
So who was the winner in your on your op?
Give it to the next guy down. Give it to
Brian 1 was 84.
Okay, what's the next highest?
Marina is 83.
Alright, it's our winner.
I guess we should res you first.
Don't loot until everyone's arrested.
Cannonball!
So you said Marina's the winner?
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Alright, winners come in. Oh, we're going to do one raffle drawing as well. And Marina wins again.
Wow.
Rigged.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Alright, gonna turn the floor over to Eldonis. He's gonna talk about class leads.
Alright, at the beginning this really wasn't a problem. Now that we've grown to as big as we are, a lot of people are having questions about their classes. And it's time that we think that we should start implementing class leads. This position is actually open to any member. If you believe that you know your class and would like to volunteer to be a class lead, just let one of the officers know, and we can stick you in a position. There's no limit to how many leads that we can have. Pretty much what they're going to be in charge of is, tutoring all the lower levels, or even the 50s or whatnot, on specific rotations, discussing certain builds, specs and whatnot. We will have several, like for Guardian for example, we'll have a Guardian DPS and a Guardian tank class lead, and we'll have a lead for each spec. And if you are interested, just let us know. It's completely voluntary. It's open to anybody, member or above.
Adonis, you're going to start a post asking for volunteers?
Yes, I'll do that after the meeting.
Perfect. Anything else about that topic? Alright, we'll do our last 2 door prizes.
I have something I put in the guild bank. Maybe we can raffle that too. Hold on a second.
Have an augmented jacket.
Can I ask a question on the guild bank? Where do I find that?
The GTN area.
I'm there.
Pink keys instead of the normal colored key.
I see it. Thank you.
I see a high of 96.
86.
The Interstellar Travel
So Callista, didn't you already win something?
Alert for the planet Tatooine. Yes. A serious Rakghoul plague outbreak has been confirmed on the
Okay,
planet.
Callista's the winner.
Tatooine officials report significant loss of life and a high rate of infection. For their own safety and the safety of others, all citizens are warned to avoid Tatooine until further notice. Thank you for your
Okay, roll for another set of light gear.
Arcturus
Okay,
breaking out the loaded dice.
Let me just trade this.
I see a 97.
Oh.
93 so far.
Not loaded enough.
You can raffle that off too, or door prize that one.
So it looks like Kalara is the winner.
I have to jump him.
And have a raffle prize.
Ooh, raffle.
Raffle or door?
Raffle.
You put door price.
Grrr.
And the winner is Dutch again.
You can do it again. I already got the spaceship parts, and it's cool. You can do another one.
And the winner is Arlana.
Oh,
What did you do?
Rigged.
You can
It's a
re-raffle this, I don't
conspiracy.
need it.
Wait a minute. Why did the list suddenly turn all to Arlana?
Where do the purples drop from again, out of curiosity?
Those are crafted.
Those were bought while the vendor was here before 1.2.
Oh, okay.
What's this for, Wapo?
You can just you can roll it out to somebody. I don't need it. I ain't gonna use it.
Which I think means that's no longer available in game. Took off the broker.
They
Okay, go ahead
might
and
be
roll.
available.
I see an 83. Is there anything higher?
We have a 93.
Or 87. 90 what?
93.
That'd be the winner then.
Apna.
Atna, come and trade. If you have a consular, you may want to roll on this. Roll for the custom tech blade.
Who do I trade with?
Arlana. I see an 85. Is there anything high?
97 from George.
Way to go, George.
So, George is the winner.
As the George of the Jungle theme song goes through my head.
Oh, great! And as she shares it with everybody else.
There's a throwback.
It's on
I just
TV
watched
today.
I just watched it on Stars or HBO.
Yep.
Longest swing. Longest swing record ever. This going to hurt.
Alright, one more raffle prize.
Care Bears.
Who was it so we'd know that one?
Thankfully, I cannot remember that.
I never watched it, never know it, so.
Winner of the door prize is Marina for the third time.
I haven't seen your slash roll go over 100 yet.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, me either.
Those are raffle prizes, not door prizes.
The odds are in her favor when she buys 20 tickets.
Apparently.
Someone bought 21.
Alright.
I did it more as I figured the money would be going in the guild bank after.
It is. It's all going to the bank as soon as we're done. Okay, one more topic of discussion. We have an Empire alt guild on this server. All members of the guild are able to invite, and in the next week or two we're going to start a weekly Imperial night. We're going to put a post up on the forums to let everyone decide which night that will be. It will not be the same night as guild nights on the Republic side or as op nights, but the goal of the Imperial night every week will be a chance for people to play their Imperial characters, find groups, and we'll use those times for Datacron runs and flashpoints and the like.
And
just one night a week to do bad stuff.
Cool.
We have one more raffle prize, but we'll save that for after open mic. Does anyone have any comments or suggestions before we wrap up?
It was fixed.
Great job on leading the raid so far, guys. It's a great vibe, great attitude. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's I don't feel pressured to to be a certain spec or a certain thing like that. And I'm really enjoying this guild, and just thanks guys for being laid back.
It's infectious disease alert.
Rose events kind of suck though.
Plague outbreaks are now
well, coming from the leadership side, we thank you for being so willing to take instruction on what needs to be done and when.
Citizens are encouraged to remain in their homes.
Actually, I'd also like to say thank you to all of the members for the very helpful attitude that I've seen across the board. Everyone's willing to chip in and help out, and that's really great and not very common to see.
Use extreme caution.
As being in this guild for only like less than 24 hours, I realized I should have joined this guild from day one.
Welcome.
Better late than never.
Hey, since we're saying thanks, I'll throw one out. I was starting to lose faith in this game with my last guild, and happy to be here. You guys are all pretty cool. Thanks.
You're welcome. Welcome.
Just stay away from Whitmer. He'll make you lose faith in humanity.
I don't know, Whitmer's my hero right now.
You know, I was actually kind of worried about getting on this game because I thought it was just a remake of WoW, but, you know, meeting this guild and everybody, I'm actually glad I came here, and it's been a lot of fun. Thanks.
Here.
Anyone else? Eldonis, any last words?
Not much. Like I said, like everybody else is, thank all the members, and I'd like to openly thank the leadership team for the awesome job that they've been doing. And at any time, we are very member pliant, which means pretty much if you have a suggestion for the guild, something we can do better, bring it up to an officer, myself, Arlen, or any of the other leadership team, and we'll discuss it. And if it's something that's will benefit the guild, we'll go for it. At any time, if y'all have any ideas, whether it be events, strats on ops, or whatnot, just bring it up to one of us, and we'll talk it through. Anything that we can do to make the guild a better place for our members is always a good thing, so.
Alright, thanks everyone for being here. Great to have so many show up, so many in Mumble, and just have fun. That's what we're here to do, is play, enjoy ourselves. So, have fun.
And the winner of the final raffle is Weepo.
Here we go. Final.
Oh my god, I rolled a 1.
Not rolling for this. The rigger over there is going to roll.
164, wow.
Oh, so close.
Going to Marina.
And the winner is Bintar.
Woohoo!
Yay, Bintar!
Yay, Bintar!
Congrats.
Congrats.
What'd I get? DNA sample?
Can I borrow 200,000K?
Oh, sweet.
You can have a DNA sample.
Oh, don't forget to take the 40% from the taxes up front off of it.
Yeah, are you doing the annuity or the upfront?
Yeah, right.
Lump sum.
It's my money, and I want it now.
J.G. Wentworth.
If you start that, I mute.
Technically,
those are the commercials that I detest the most.
Don't go anywhere yet, guys. Did everybody? I got some more items here for door prizes. Although, if I may, I would like to only allow people to roll that haven't won anything yet.
Yay!
I've got, just so you know ahead of time, so you can decide if you want to roll or not, I've got augmented double-bladed sabers and augmented one-handed sabers. So go ahead and roll if you want a double-bladed saber.
Throw up a link in guild if you can.
Double-bladed saber? That almost sounds like a tongue twister.
That's the double-bladed. If you want to roll for that. Holy crap, we have 100.
Yep, we got 100 as well.
Are you making those?
Yeah, I have. No, I have some that I made. All right, who got the 100 in yours? We had Asaros has 100, so they're gonna have to roll off against someone.
Nope, that's Asaros. I didn't realize they did a roll in general.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, highest over here was 87.
Okay, grats, Asaros.
Thank you.
And then, if you would like the, again, just for people that haven't won anything, if you'd like to get the one-handed lightsaber, that one there, go ahead and roll now.
Oh, rigged. Rigged.
We have 100 in our side. What about the other ops group?
No hundreds over here.
Okay, Eldonis got 100. Alright, and we're gonna do another double-bladed, same one as I linked before, double-bladed augmented lightsaber. Go ahead and roll. Oh, we got another 100. Akari.
Hack.
They got the force working for him.
Okay, everyone who is signed up for Eternity Vault hard mode, we're going to start forming the ops group in 5-10 minutes. So take a bathroom break, get ready. We're going to start forming in just a few minutes.
Did you guys have any hundreds, by